Welcome to BA Movie Reviews! This is Ben and I'm Andrew, here to review some movies.
So Andrew's back, as you can see.
Back.
He's back in the house. We did this review last night, but it didn't turn out well. And there was a bunch of extra people here, like, causing a bunch of ruckus.
Freaking Abby.
Yeah.
So loud.
She is loud. We saw Big Mama's House 3. And yeah, like, that awkward pause there was a good indicator of how good this movie was.
It was just a piece of shit.
Yeah, like, Martin Lawrence.
Shit.
Yeah, Martin Lawrence hasn't done anything in a while anyway. I think the last thing he did was Death at a Funeral, which really, like, he wasn't in that much anyway, and it was a lot of just Chris Rock in that movie.
Was it? Well, yeah, it was Chris Rock's thing.
Yeah, he was
Martin Lawrence was just like the...
And I feel like that happens a lot, like, with those types of movies, that they just get, like, prominent, known black actors to play roles that might not even be that good for them.
I don't know.
I just didn't like it. But anyway.
But yeah, Big Mama. So, big, like father, like son. There's the son, Brandon T. Jackson. And Martin Lawrence. And Brandon T. Jackson is like, I'm a rapper, but I have to get this thing signed. Martin Lawrence is like, I'm not going to do it. You're going to this college. And he's like, well, I'm going to sneak up on you when you're doing this undercover raid. Oh, no, I saw you shoot someone. Now people are looking at us. What's the only way we could hide from these people?
In a school for girls.
Dressed up as ladies.
Well,
makes perfect sense.
Well, a lot of it was like, he knew that his father-in-law, stepfather? Guardian? Was a FBI agent, and he was just like, I'm going to go follow him.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, why would you do that?
Yeah, if my guardian was an FBI agent and was like, yeah, I'm going to go, bust these drug dealers, cartels, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm going to take along,
Yeah, I'm just going to show up and scare them into signing this contract.
It doesn't make sense.
Doesn't make any sense. But then, like, some dude gets shot, and the Brandon T. Jackson guy sees it, and so they have to hide him. And they think that the item that they're looking for is at an all-girls school for the arts.
For the arts.
And then once they get to this school, like, Big Mama's out, she's in the costume, and then, like, the Brandon T. Jackson kid is in his costume. They don't show any, like, how they made the costume.
Yeah, didn't they in the first one, there was a whole montage with Paul Giamatti?
Yeah.
And they played some super hyper energy music.
Yeah.
Like, putting things on.
Yeah, and then in this, no, they just, like, all of a sudden, there's, like, jump cut.
She's in.
We're at the mall. They're in their clothes.
Yep.
And it's just... It seems unnatural. Like, the flow of this movie is really unnatural. But then they get to the school, and there's so many, like, jokes about him still being a dude and, like, hitting on every girl he sees. He says something inappropriate, and then kind of covers it up with, oh, I'm a weird girl. And
basically, every time that happens, it goes like this. Brandon T. Jackson sees a lady make some sort of man remark. Then Martin Lawrence, like, steps on his foot or slaps him in the back of the head.
Or
and then
grabs his balls.
Super hard, which, like, he just, like, makes a high-pitched, oh, it's my girl voice now. No, that'd be devastating. And then she comes back with something, oh, no, really, I am a girl. It's like, wait a second.
And then, of course, it's like the quintessential, I'm Big Mama, and then I fall and break a table, like 4 or 5 times.
How many tables?
Yeah.
Like 4
or,
tables.
like, falls down, or something stupid. But this movie also had, like, a lot of music in it for some reason.
It was like, I think there was literally 3 musical numbers. Like, actual, not even just, like, kind of things, like, Glee moments.
Yeah, it felt like it was not needed for this movie, because, like, the idea of this being, like, they're hiding from these bad guys, it should be that. It shouldn't be something else, like, with this music and stuff. But, like, they break out in this song in the cafeteria, and then all of a sudden there's, like, every girl is singing and dancing, and one girl's got a cowbell, and she's, like, going to town on it. That is her,
like, that. They talk, like, you gotta do your talent before you can eat, and, like, there's, like, ballerinas and violins. And was that girl's talent?
Yeah.
Did she just do the cowbell? That was her talent.
Obviously, since she brought it to dinner. This isn't, like, the first day of school. She just always has a cowbell.
That's ridiculous. I wonder if she would. Anyway.
Yeah, so I'm going to give this movie a 1 out of 5.
I give it a 3 out of 10.
Yeah, it was not good. Like, don't waste your money on this movie.
Really, I had to leave the theater for 5 minutes.
Yeah, just it being a threequel needs to never happen again. We need to leave 1999 movies alone.
Yeah, well, this has been a BA review. This is Ben, and I'm Andrew, and thank you for watching.